Good morning, masters. Today we have a great master, Shalini. She started meditation in year 2004 during school holidays. Her life transformed after coming to PSM for the year 2012. She's surviving at Pyramid Valley International as a procurement head. Till now, she's conducted hundreds of sessions, teaching meditation hundreds of people. Please go ahead, Shalini ma'am.
Thanks, Jay, for your introduction. Hello, dear friends and masters. So happy to be here in this forum today. I'm happy that the PSSM New Zealand is coming up into the meditation stream. I'm happy that Jay has learned meditation and he has been serving for the spiritual service. Kudos to you, because standing at the very initial moments and laying the foundation is not a small thing. So, dear friends, I would like to say the basics of meditation today. As we all know, meditation is a very, very, very simple subject. Please don't feel that spirituality is something very big. It has to be learned when a person is really old, after he retires from his life. Nothing like that. It can be done from the very young age, even from the age of 5. When we start doing meditation at the very young age, we'll keep understanding how the life would go and what are the things happening around us. How should we perceive that? How our thoughts should be, how our words should be, how our deeds should be. So, meditation helps us in every field possible. You all know meditation means making our mind rather empty. Practice makes man perfect, and by the regular continuous practice of meditation, one can achieve that level. A lot of people do hear, no, it is not that easy. We are really busy in our lives. We are not able to just dedicate the time for meditation. And it is all just trash, I can say. Where there is a will, there is a way. If you would really like to take up, it can be done. And dear friends, today I just wanted to explain about the science of meditation. What happens? So, what are 3 important things? As Patriji has mentioned it as 3 grand happenings in meditation. The first thing is when we are with the breath. The meditation, what we follow here is called Anapanasati, where Ana is in breath, Apana is out breath, and Sati is being with that. And this is from the Pali language, which was said by Buddha 2500 years ago. And that has been the meditation which has been practiced and preached by Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement from the year 1990 by the founder Brahma Shivaji. So, the 3 main happenings. The first is when we are with the normal breath, like we sit and observe our normal and natural breath during our meditation. So, when we are with the normal and natural flow of the breath, the mind becomes empty. It's an automatic process. There's a connection between the mind and the breath. And that is how, when we are with the breath, the mind automatically becomes empty. And what is the second one? The second is when the mind is rather empty, the huge amount of cosmic energy will start flowing into us. As you all would have observed, the thoughts keep reducing automatically. when the thoughts just keep reducing, this enormous amount of energy, the cosmic energy which flows through our physical body, and it cleanses the nadi mandal. When all these process keeps happening, the other thing is called the third grand happening, which is the sufficient amount of cosmic energy enters as physical body that results into the activation of third eye. This is the quite very common and natural process which happens in meditation. So, dear friends, the only main thing what we have to do is sit down, calm, just leave away your thoughts and be with the breath. Now, people do ask, who all can meditate? I would say, whoever has the breath can do meditation because there's no discrimination who has to do and who doesn't have to do. When compared to adults, children can get into the meditative state faster because the minds are very simple and easier to get into that state. When you start meditation in a young age, you'll feel it is much easier to deal with life. And that is how I started my meditation way back in the year 2004 when I was a student. As a student, meditation helped me a lot to focus on my studies, to get concentration on it, and it started slowly taming my memory power too. From then on, my way of seeing the school studies and the homework became light. I started feeling, yes, I could do it. And that is how it made me much more deeper into meditation. And dear friends, what is the posture for meditation? You know, we have to sit still, be in the Sukha Sthira Asana. No need to keep your spine erect and keep focusing on your spine rather than your breath. So, sitting comfortable posture is very, very important. And we do clasp our hands and cross our legs when we are sitting on a chair. And we need to close our eyes because eyes are the doorways to the mind. And about 80% of the energy is flowing outward from the eyes. And thus, when we close our eyes, clasp our fingers, and cross our feet, so that is called the posture for this meditation. It is nothing but just the energy locking system. And the next immediate doubt, what arises is how long should we do? You know, Brahmashi Patriji has made it very simple. He said, you need to meditate every day as per age, which means if you're 20 years old for 20 minutes, if you're 40 years old for 40 minutes, and so on. Isn't it that easy? When people do ask, I'm 45 years, how can I dedicate 45 minutes? I'm literally busy every day. Can't you really spare at least the time of your age every day for your own self? We keep ourselves busy in every other act, let it be with the family or the work or the business, the friends and whatnot. It is much more important that we be with our own self. See, unless and until you be with yourself, you cannot understand your own requirements, I can say. You can't understand your own desires or your aims or what you want. What are you here for? What is the purpose of being here on this earth? So, lot more things, little bit materialistic or spiritual. You need to be with yourself. The inner silence would emerge then. When you're being with yourself, you'll start to understand yourself better. See, dear friends, unless and until you don't understand yourself, how can you understand others? And the first and foremost thing, keep doing meditation regularly. Take meditation as per the time of your age. This is the minimum. And the maximum, we have 24 hours a day. And we do have a lot of group meditations and continuous meditations, the Akhanda Dhyan, which has been happening here in a lot of meditation events. And dear friends, the next most important thing what everyone has is the experiences. So, how do you feel, or what do you feel when you do meditation? Some might feel very light, like they feel that the physical body doesn't exist at all. They feel like a feather. And some other people might feel heaviness, like they feel it is too much of hard. You become like a stone. You feel the heaviness in the head. And few members can see colors, any color for that matter. They can see different colors. And some might feel severe body pains. There will be headache or backache, anything, several body pains. And few may feel a kind of whirling sensation, like I'm sitting still, but I feel like just moving around. You might feel a sensation of moving around, but the person who is seeing you, he can say that you are still. And few other may feel like floating, like a bird, you're flying, like an aeroplane. And some other might have, you have gone inside a tunnel, and few other may see some kind of scenic beauties with the nature, waterfall, forest, and some can also see spiritual masters whom we call God or gurus, the grand masters. And that particular is called the part of third eye visions. And some can hear, some can feel. And these are all different kind of spiritual experiences when you feel after doing meditation. It is not required that everyone should get everything. It all depends upon their own sadhana. And it is not required that everyone has to get. When we are with the breath and when we are traveling into that spiritual realm, we automatically get all these things. So, dear friends, what do you think are the benefits of meditation? So, let me say five things: body, mind, intellect, soul, and all that is. So, this is one of the main five finger concept which has been said by Patrici. So, we'll cover one after the other. Benefits in the scope of physical body. So, when one does regular meditation, they can come out of their illnesses. Any kind of physical illness or some disease, you can get cured easily. Your meditation will help you heal faster. And that is why one of the important guidelines of PSSM, the 18 guidelines we do have, do not take any medicines. No doctor, no medicines. And myself, for the past 16 years, I haven't took any medicine. See, we do might get some kind of fever or headache, but we cure it with the help of pyramids and meditation. So, as for the physical body, any kind of illnesses or any kind of disease with the body can be cured. And second is mind. Your mind becomes calmer. Any kind of stress or anxiety or depression, you can obviously come out of it. It's 100%. And I think now, for this present world, we need to say there are no side effects in this. So, as per the mind, you feel more calmer. You can really get out of it easily. And the third is intellect. How we can improve our intellect. Pataji says, with meditation, reading of right spiritual books, and also sharing and listening of meditation experiences is equally important. So, when we read spiritual books and when we hear from other meditation masters, we can improve our intellect. And the fourth thing is soul. We can understand what is the soul. We are soul. We are just not this physical body and we are the soul. The soul just dips into the earth with this physical body. And that is how it is. When you understand that you are the soul, the fifth thing is all that is, which means you will also understand there's the same soul which exists in other people too. You'll start getting connected to their soul. And at one point, you understand this whole creation is the oneness. What exists in me is the same which exists in you. So let me say again, physical, mental, intellectual, spiritual, and the oneness. So when you do meditation, the benefits is all for the five. It works for each and every aspect in whatever you take up. So obviously, when your mind is much calmer, you'll become full of joy. For the work related things, you can increase your work efficiency, the productivity increases. As I mentioned, for the student, the memory power increases. And few of the members, they can reduce the sleep time, they can change their food habits. And you can also increase your thought power. You can start manifesting. You'll start understanding that you are energy. You're not the body. You're not the physical matter, but you're the energy. You can start understanding the discrimination between the right and the wrong. So you'll start making the right choices. And obviously, what we see in this materialistic world, the relationships gets better. We can improve our relationships. The energies between the family members, the friends, when everyone are doing meditation, you can absolutely see the difference. And we do understand the purpose of life. As I mentioned, what we have come for and what is going to happen and what are we here for to learn. And dear friends, when you do all these things, when we are in that path, we are automatically into that the so-called statement called enlightenment. There's nothing to do something specific for that. Just your regular practice of this anapanasati meditation will take you in that platform. But the main thing is the regular practice. And we have to understand our breath is our guru. We are the master of our own lives. Our breath is our guru, and there's no other any physical entity or physical form. Until and unless we don't understand this, we cannot be in the path. And as a beginner, what are the things which can help you for meditation? See, now, when we do meditation individually, when we sit down at a place and do meditate, it has an effect. But when you do it in a group, it is much more powerful. It has better energies. And that is how we've been conducting a lot of mass meditation sessions, especially in Hyderabad in the month of December. We do have a program called Dhyana Mahachakra, where about 10,000 to 15,000 members meditate at a time. That is only the physical presence. But apart from that, you take all over the world on the online. So there are lakhs of people sitting together for meditation. And that is how the effect will be. The group meditation. And the next is full moon meditation. Yes, we are having a full moon tomorrow. And when you do meditation on a full moon night, it has much more effect on the body. Because when the earth is aligned with the moon, the energies of the moon on the earth would impact us. It creates some changes. It is like a catalyst. So when you do meditation on a full moon night, it is much more powerful. Similarly, the nature meditation. When you do meditation in the natural surroundings, like mountain top, lakeside, forest, where you have the calm and serene atmosphere, that too was thrice more powerful energy. And the next is music meditation. When you sit into meditation by playing a good classical instrument and music, it has a better effect. When you do meditation with the help of music, it helps you to go to thoughtless state, especially as a beginner. You can go to thoughtless state easily. And the most important thing is pyramid meditation, because that is the speciality of this movement. As the name implies, pyramid spiritual society's movement. When you do meditation inside a pyramid, it is also thrice more powerful. Pyramids are the energy structures, the sacred geometrical structures, which is of the measurement 51 degrees. So when the structure is built in that form, you can receive the absolute cosmic energy. And dear friends, just imagine when you do a group meditation on a full moon night inside the pyramid with the music, how much of multiple energy levels that would be. As I was saying, the pyramids, the 51 degree That is called the golden angle of inclination. It do has a measurement, like how much should be the base and what should be the slight and the slant angle. As per that calculation, the pyramids are made. And the one-third height from the base of the pyramid is called the king's chamber. And that is the place where the most maximum energy is being received. Pyramid is a geometric energy amplifier, I can say, because when you meditate there, it has the effect. And dear friends, obviously, when you meditate inside a pyramid, the benefits are also so. It is not only for meditation, you can use the pyramid energy in every aspect of life. Like a person has having any problem, they can wear a head pyramid and do meditation. A person with a knee problem, they can wear the kneecap for meditation. Similarly, when you sleep inside a pyramid, the quality of your sleep is better. You'll have much more clarity in your dreams. Your thought process change. We do have something called a water pyramid where you place it over the water. We have a table pyramid where you can keep it in a teapot or study table or your work table. So, when the pyramid is kept, the cosmic energy is being received and it spreads. So, when you are in that zone, obviously the energy works on you. Pyramid meditation is just nothing but when you do meditation inside a pyramid. A lot of people do ask, what is the difference with that? And obviously, when you do meditation with the pyramid, the thoughts become much, much, much more lesser. And you can get connected to yourself easily. And there are about 20,000 plus pyramids from the Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement. You just have a go through onto pyramidseverywhere.org for all the details. One such big pyramid is in Kartal near Hyderabad. So that's where we conduct our Dhyanama chakras in the month of December. And then other masterpiece of the pyramid, the mega pyramid is at Pyramid Valley, Bangalore. This was the first built pyramid especially for meditation, the mega pyramid which is built for meditation. Here, about 5,000 members can sit at a time into meditation. This amidst the very serene nature and a lot of facilities been here, like library. We have Akhanda Dhyan pyramids where you can sit and do for long hours of meditation. So you can find all those programs and details about the whole of this pyramid on pyramidvalley.org. Similarly, there are other few more special pyramids like in the shape of Om, that's called Omkareshwara pyramid. So all those details will be available on the website. And dear friends, as I was saying you, this meditation is mainly about the reduction of the thoughts. Am I right? So when the thoughts do reduce, we start getting the energies accordingly. Because when you have the vessel is full of milk, you cannot pour something else into it. You need to empty the vessel to pour something else. Similarly, when your mind is full of thoughts, you need to get rid of the thoughts. That's much more important. And I can say mind is equal to the life, because mind is just the seed and the life is just the tree of it. However we sow, so we reap. So what kind of things should be sown in the mind? And what kind of thoughts should it generate? There are again four different thought patterns of the four different minds: mind disastrous, mind negative, mind positive, and mind miraculous. See, the disastrous thinking is, oh, what am I going to do? How should I go about it? You'll start feeling the panic, and your thought levels are, you take it on the graph, it is really in the minus. So you'll see everything in a disastrous way. For example, if you're driving the car for the first time and your mind disastrous says that you might face with an accident because this is your first time, and it would happen. If not, it will take the pathway like that because that's how you've been thinking for. And the next is mind negative. You might think that, okay, I'm driving for the first time, but I'm not really sure how would I drive. I don't know the traffic rules. Is there any chance that I might get caught? Am I really ready for driving? So all these are called the mind, the negative thoughts from the mind. On the other part, if you take when your mind is with the positive thoughts, you'll say, I might be driving for the first time today, but I'm happy and I'm positive enough. I'm perfectly fine. I'm prepared. I can do it. And the very next important thing is mind miraculous. When you have miraculous thoughts, you'll have miraculous life. Like you yourself say, when even though I'm driving for the first time, I can reach that particular destination in this given time. That is how your thoughts would be such miraculous. And you can see a lot of different personas, leaders, or gurus who have been with the mind miraculous. Their goals would be miraculous. And that is how they would have succeeded in the life. So the mind and the thought patterns really matter a lot in difference. And as we've been discussing of the different factors of PSSM, it promotes breath energy, study of spiritual science, the pyramid energy, what I've been saying for the past half an hour. And another prime factor of the PSS movement is being a vegetarian. It is very, very important for a person to be a vegetarian because none of the creatures has to be killed for the sake of food. And there are many, many people who have spoken about the impact of meat eating. And now the world is turning itself to become vegetarian and a vegan. And PSSM also recommends a lot of new age spiritual books. So you can find all those details in pssmovement.org, where many more things are available. And now it is being the era of digital. Now, in the recent time, there are a lot of videos which are coming up with the PMC channels. We have it in English, Tamil, Kannada, Hindi, Malayalam is coming up, Gujarati, Telugu, many more. So you can please just go through all of those in the websites and the YouTube channels. There are a lot of wisdom given by Patriji himself. We've been conducting, I don't know what would be the time for New Zealand. So I think it would be in your early hours, I guess. So every Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. as per the Indian Standard Time, we've been conducting Patriji's sessions. So that is a great option where we can interact with the Grand Master, allows a lot of wisdom pearls from him. So we learned a lot, we knew a lot, and why don't we meditate for some time? So, dear friends, please close your eyes, clasp your hands one into the other, cross your legs, remove your spectacles if you have any, and sit down for meditation. Let us just go through whatever we heard and learned today. Let us all be with the breath for another 20 minutes, dear friends. No mantra or no japa whatsoever. You need to be with your breath. No need to visualize any master. You are your own guru. Observe your normal, natural, easy, soft, tender, and tranquil breath, my dear friends. Forget your past and forget your future. Be in this golden present moment. We are here now to meditate. Let us all meditate now. I'll play some music. Please be with your breath. on special pyramids. Similarly, there are few more special pyramids. No thoughts whatsoever in your mind. Please be with your breath. Dear friends, slowly remove your hands and place it on your eyes for 5 seconds and slowly open your eyes. Let us all congratulate our own self for doing meditation today. Let me just inform again, practice makes man perfect. So do practice meditation every day at your any available time. There's no restriction that you have to do meditation at this very particular time. So you can start doing your meditation every day. Thank you, Jay, for inviting me to the places in New Zealand. I'm happy
Thank,
sharing about the basics of meditation today.
thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. You are sharing so much very valuable knowledge to present in the New Zealand Basin channel. I hope today very few people join, but that's fine. In the future, day by day, the people will join.
Each drop makes an ocean. So
Yeah.
it's just a start.
Thank you so much. Anyone have any questions? Please raise your hands. I think no one have any questions. Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. I think we'll end roll over the session for today. Um, Thank you, guys. Thank you so much to join the session. Thank you, masters. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, everyone.